This is a quick video to show you how to multiply using the area model. Say that we have a problem that is 2 times 3. Usually we would look at that and go 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay? Using the area model, what we would do is we would look at this and say there's one digit here and one digit here, and we would need a rectangle with one digit place, and that we have that. We're going to put 2, because that comes first, on the left side, and 3 on top. 2 times 3 equals 6. With one digit, it doesn't make much sense to use the area model, but it makes more sense if we use multiple digits. So traditionally when we solve this problem, we would set it up with the algorithm 12 times 3, like this. With the area model, we do it a little bit differently. First thing we're going to do is draw a rectangle. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. The first number that we have is 3, so we're going to put that on the left side here. Now, when we have a number like 12, there are 2 digits, so I need to split my rectangle into 2 smaller rectangles like that. Okay? When I look at 12, I remember that the 1 is actually in the tens place, and I'm going to break it down. So I have 10 above the first rectangle and 2 above the second rectangle, because when I look at it, 10 plus 2 equals my 12. And then I can continue from there, where I multiply the diagonals. So I'll multiply 3 times 10, which is 30, and then I will multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, and I can add those two numbers together to reach my final product, which is 36. Let's try it with two two-digit numbers. If we have 13 times 12. Remember, the first step that we do is draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw this rectangle a little bit larger because I have multiple digits. Okay, so now that I have 2, I'm going to draw another line to split it in 2. And remember that the 1 here is in the tens place, so I will have 10, and 3 is in the ones place, so I have 3 ones. 10 plus 3 is my 13. Going to the right, my 12 has 2 digits, so I need to split it again. And once again, there's 1 in the tens place, which is 110. And there's 2 in the ones place for 2. 10 plus 2 equals 12, which is what I have up at the top. And then I'm going to multiply each row and each column. So first I'm going to do 10 times 10, which is 100. 10 times 2, which is 20. 3 times 10, which is 30, because I'm moving down to the next row with the first column. And then I'll do 3 times 2, which is 6. The next step that I would do is add them. So I have 130 plus 26, and what I did there is I added straight down so that I keep it organized in my head. And the final product, I would add them together for 156. Okay. What if I have with a 0 on it? I can do 3 times 102. I'm going to start with that rectangle again. Okay. Before I go too far, personally, I like to draw my lines. I know that there is 1 digit here, so I only need 1 row. And there are 3 digits here, so I will need 3 columns. So now I have my 3 columns and 1 row. I can write in the numbers. 3 is in the ones place. When I look at 102, I have 1 in the hundreds place, so I have 100. I have 0 tens, so I'm still going to write that 0. Do not get lazy and skip the 0. It could potentially cause trouble. And I have 2 in the ones place, so I'm going to write 2 here. And then remember, just multiply. 3 times 100 is 300. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. Add it all together, and you have 306.